You're on beat. Let's go. And the temperature is rising here already with the watch party in full swing. Greetings and thanks for ending your Monday on 2K Sports with some NBA hoops. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level scorer than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. They've got Castle, and it's the dude in at the 3 slot. And for Golden State, they've got Aleksej Pokusevski. Jonathan Kuminga's out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Keontae George, and it's Podziemski in at shooting guard. And close to a quarter of the way into the season now, Grant, how aware are the players of where they are in the season?
You know, B.A., you generally are aware of where you are in the year, but you rarely see guys counting games played or anything like that.
Now here's Podziemski. Pass to Pokusevski. Kuminga with it. Outside Eason. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Podziemski. Launches a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys build contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's the dude. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Pokusevski. Here's Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's the dude. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Keontae George.
The officials were right on top of that one.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws here for the night. Both good from the line that time.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Over to the wing. Right side Eason. Here's Podziemski. From outside, off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the shot goes down.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Here's Pokusevski. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Pass to George. Outside Podziemski. The three-pointer off the mark.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And the basket by Castle.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Eason. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. And again, no good by Golden State.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Driving to the basket. Here's the dude. Pass to Webb. Here's the dude. George defending. From deep, Wembanyama fires in the triple. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the night.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Podziemski. Looking to end the run. Rebound by San Antonio. And only a handful of teams in the history of the NBA have done what these guys are doing right now. 20 wins in a row.
And to go on a winning streak this long, it takes more than just talent. This team has tremendous chemistry, and these pieces complement each other so well. It's also about listening to your teammates, your coaching staff, and not letting your ego get in the way of succeeding as a group.
Now here's Eason. 17 points in his last outing. Pokusevski, the pass to Kuminga. Pokusevski with it. Stolen by Wembanyama. Here's the dude. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Warriors trail by 8. And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7'4". Skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And a moment now to take a look at a terrific player who has earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
Oh, it's been so much fun to watch him on the offensive end recently. He's really his team's engine on that end of the floor, sparking plays and helping them find open shots and big points.
Now here's Pajemski. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Picked by Pokashevsky. Here's George. 2 points. That one goes.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And some changes here for the Warriors. Brown comes in for Kuminga, and it's Johnson in for George. Warriors trail by 8. Outside Pajemski. Outside Johnson. Takes a 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. It's stolen by Johnson. Outside Pajemski. Outside Brown. Now here's Pokashevsky. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Pajemski. Oh, drains the 19-footer. Pajemski's got 5 points. Here's Castle. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, the dude in their last time out against the Hawks was simply terrific. He finished with 60 points, and he was big on the glass, posting a season high in rebounds. And he had a memorable game. These coaches and fans are still buzzing about it. Just incredible. What's he got for an encore? BA?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, BA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Here's Johnson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Picked by Pokashevsky. Johnson passes to Pokashevsky. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. And right here on the 2K leaderboard, the best rebounding teams of the past 10 games. The Spurs, 4th.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
Pass to the dude. Johnson with a double team. The dude passes to Vassell. Hits the trifecta.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here's Pajemski. Over Vassell. That one drops. 3 for 6 now. Spurs lead by 9. Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama. To the inside. Here's the dude. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. The dude's got 8.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And here's Pajemski. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. It's Brown on the wing. Pokashevsky in the post. Covered by Wembanyama. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Pajemski. Off target from 3-point range. For San Antonio, they've got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. Sohan. Eason with some nice D.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Pass to Johnson. Valentine with the rebound. San Antonio has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Offensive rebound, Spurs.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Outside, Brown. Outside, Johnson. Three-pointer. Rebound by San Antonio. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Atlanta.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
And the Warriors with possession here. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Back to Brown. Outside Podziemski. Picked by Pokashevsky. Shoots. The shot by Podziemski, no good.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Pass to the dude. Inside. Hauled in by Brown.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Warriors trail by 13. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Johnson with a bucket.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
And it's the Spurs ball. Last time they met in San Antonio.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter here. Brown passes to Pokashevsky. Sohan with a rebound.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pass to Vassell. Here's the dude, covered by Johnson. The dude passes to Valentine. Wembanyama with it, working on Pokashevsky. And it's in there. The dude's got 14 points for the game.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And so it's San Antonio, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break points, a key to this lead. More 2K action in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the... And it's San Antonio's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. So on the floor for San Antonio. Knocks it loose. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 16 points for him.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Podziemski with it. He's got 7. George outside. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
And the Warriors with possession here. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
Yeah, they played well for part of that game, but couldn't sustain the effort. They were eventually just overpowered.
Podziemski. And again, no good by Golden State.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Here's the dude, and he lays it up and in.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Up top, Pokashevsky. Outside, Johnson. Pass to Podziemski. Picked by Pokashevsky. Kicks it to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The rebound by the Spurs.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. This Warrior squad is struggling. Outside Johnson. Back to Eason. Now here's Pokuševski. He's closely guarded. Here's George. That one goes in. George has got 5.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Webb passes to the dude. Going inside, and that one is hammered home.
Oh, there is nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
George passes to Pokuševski. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Outside Eason. The teardrop. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Back to Eason. Got a hand on it.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
The dude gets the bucket. The dude's got 26.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Screen by Eason. Outside Kuminga. A shot to stop the run. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Pass to the dude. And the bucket is good. And he's got 28 now.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
And the Warriors shooting about 40% during the second quarter. And here's Pokuševski.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he drops the first. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Davison. Both shots good from the stripe. San Antonio's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Vassell passes to the dude. And he jams it home with authority.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. George, the dude with the rebound. The dude's got 4 rebounds now.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills. And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Kuminga, the pass to Pokuševski. Gets the 3 to fall. Pokuševski's got 5 points now this quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Misses the layup.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. San Antonio on top, delivering the blowout. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hey, folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the San Antonio Spurs.
I love how they've kept the ball moving. Make the defense play musical chairs out there.
Musical chairs? I think you mean hot potato because they're burning that D.
Whoa, Ernie.
And another important topic, injuries. Let's take a look at what's happening across the NBA.
And the absence of Gilgeous-Alexander leaves a big hole in the lineup. Anytime he's not with the team, they miss his consistency.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Tari Eason is out there with Kuminga. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. Then there's Aleksej Pokusevski. And it's George in at the point guard position. That's the Warriors 5. He's 0 for 2 at the line in this one. No good on that one. Good on the second one. San Antonio's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Webb passes to the dude. It's rebounded by Golden State. George feels it out a bit. It's Podziemski on the wing. Down low. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Here's the dude. Second shot opportunity. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. And so George will bring it up for the Warriors. Outside Eason. It's Podziemski on the wing. Picked by Pokusevski. Clock at 6. Looking to get back on track. Count it. Podziemski's got 9. For San Antonio, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to the dude. Outside for Wembanyama. Off target from outside.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Eason finds George. Pokusevski in the high post. 5 points in the game. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. And that one misses. Here's the dude. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. The dude's got 36 points.
The adjustment, man, what a finish.
George passes to Eason with the 10-footer, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Their execution after halftime has been excellent, making their first 4.
Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Webb. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. And that one's good. Webb's got his second bucket on the night.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Podziemski. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
The dude gets the bucket.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Pass to Pokashevsky. And there's the rejection. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Now Pajemski. 4 on the clock. George for 3. He can't hit that time.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The Warriors have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. And there's the lob. And Kuminga throws it down.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. The Spurs shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Offensive board. Pass to Castle. Here's Webb. Fires from deep. Drills it from deep. Webb's got 5 points now this quarter.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, "We're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see, and your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that."
No doubt, Allie. Thank you. Out to the right wing. Back to George. Three-pointer. He buries it from 3. George has got 8.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
The dude gets the bucket.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
The Warriors have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Timeout called, the Warriors.
Coach really needs to get his guys fired up and attacking the glass. They're not putting up much of a fight, and it's led to way too many second-chance shots.
And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Victor Wembanyama.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons, and I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
Pass to Pokashevsky. Outside Eason. It's George on the wing. Give him 8. Releases. Outside Kuminga. The 3. The dude with the rebound. The dude's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Kolek. Three-pointer, no good. Golden State has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. And the basket is good. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And that one's good.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Outside Kuminga. Outside Pajemski. George outside. Pokashevsky in the high post. 6 to shoot. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good. And timeout called, the Warriors.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Pass to Eason.
Watch him.
Now here's Pajemski. Not a lot of room. Misses from close range. San Antonio's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4 on the court for San Antonio.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points. This is their plan in the second half, to try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
Here's the dude, and that one drops for him. The dude's got 47 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
They set the pick, and here's Kuminga for three. The dude with the rebound.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Out left to the wing. Pass to Davison. Here's the dude. Here's Valentine. Pokashevsky covering. 5 on the clock. Here's the dude. Doesn't go that time. Eason with some nice D. Now here's Kuminga. Outside Pajemski. Back to Kuminga. Now George. Rebound San Antonio. Valentine's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
Golden State has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Here's George. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Those mid-range looks will be there for him. Nice work to capitalize.
To the paint. Here's the dude. George over to help. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Great game for him. Double-double now.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Outside Pajemski. George passes to Kuminga. Back to George. Rebound by San Antonio.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
And the Warriors shooting just under 40% from the field. And he lobs it up. Kuminga down low. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. He's off on the first. And the Spurs making a change here. Vassell's checked in. And he's good on the second. San Antonio's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim.
Yeah, and this is not what they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and their opponent is at the line.
First one falls for him. George hits them both. And for San Antonio, they're shooting it well, around 55% for the game. The dude's shot is off. The Warriors shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Outside Pajemski. A minute 58 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pokashevsky, the pass to Eason. Jacks up a three. The shot by Pajemski, no good.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Here's the dude, defended by Eason. Here's Davison. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Spurs.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for the Dude.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Davison. The three is up. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Pass to the Dude. Launches it. They get it back. Second chance shot. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that.
And Pete got the job done tonight, as usual. Time to warm up. Get ready to rock. Yo, can you give me a pair of the Chicago ones?
Welcome to the 2K TV Rap Party.
We are bringing the community together for some friendly competition, give you all some 2K gaming tips, and just have an all-around great time.
Yeah, we're having fun. It's our summer send-off, so grab your suits, grab your koozies. We're making a big...
about game time, bring the pain time.
Over here, over here. What's up, bro?
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Skylar Cole singing the national anthem. A fantastic rendition. Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday night action right here on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets as they play against the San Antonio Spurs. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Season's still in its fledgling state, but enough basketball has been played to see how this year's rookie class is shaping up. A chance now to see the rookie race that shows which first-year players are making a big impact early in the race for the Rookie of the Year hardware. You look at Valentine. He's coming out of the gate this year and playing so well. Third spot in our ranking, but with the way he's played, the sky's the limit for him.
And he's kicked off his rookie season in tremendous fashion, earning that number 3 spot on the list.
Yeah, well, look, he may have a couple of people ahead of him right now, but this guy's got great talent. You never know what can happen.
And the starting group for the Spurs, they've got Wembanyama, the dude out there with Castle, and it's Dennis in at the 5 spot. And looking at the Nets, we've got Bilal Coulibaly. Thomas is out there with Kemp, and it's Page in at the 4. And always trying to find new ways to help his team, MP has zeroed in on winning his personal matchup each game.
Well, this is the thing about MP. He is unafraid to put himself on the line. Saying that you're going to beat the guy in front of you night in and night out is a bold statement, but it gave him something specific to work towards. He's taking his game now to another level, and it's been a benefit for the team.
How many games do you need to play, Greg, before you know who you are as a team?
I think you basically know already your identity, the pace you want to play at, obviously the development of the younger guys, and your chemistry is always ongoing.
Down low. And again, shot good from the dude. The dude's got 6.
Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
Outside Thomas. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs. And I'm here to tell you, It's been a victory march for him. What a stretch. 23 straight wins and still counting.
Well, it's really unbelievable. I had a 10-game win streak with the Magic as a head coach, and I'm trying to imagine more than doubling that kind of a run. It's really unthinkable, the amount of consistent good fortune and effort that it takes to do something like this.
That's all you.
Here's Dennis. Page with the rebound. Nets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Outside Thomas. To halt the run. Hits it from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. It's hauled in by Thomas. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Bucket is good. He has 5.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
The dude passes to Dennis. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Spurs?
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Nets trail by 4. Here's Niniades. It's deflected. Wembanyama outside. Goes back up. Here's the dude. Brooklyn with the rebound. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the two meetings.
Yeah, real disappointment last year for sure. They don't want a repeat of that this season.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Dennis. All alone. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots. Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Outside for Wembanyama. The 19-foot shot, and that's good for 2. Wembanyama has got his second bucket of the night.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Here's Koulibaly. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. 6 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Brooklyn Nets come into this one after a win against the Kings in Sacramento.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
Here's Koulibaly. Nothing on the board. Pass to Page. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And the Spurs winning the 2023 lottery stand, adding the terrific Victor Wembanyama. A franchise changer, it appears.
Yeah, Kevin, the hardest thing, and you need a lot of luck to do it, is to get that guy. The guy you can build everything around. There aren't enough of them to go around. Victor Wembanyama is a guy you can build a championship franchise around. multi-skilled at his size. This guy's going to be a fixture in this league for a long time.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hi, Kevin. Well, the dude in the last outing against the Celtics looked like he was on a mission. He scored 31 points, and his passing was a cut above, with a ton of assists on the night. Incredible effort on his part. We'll see if tonight means more of the same. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Niniati, no good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss. Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Josh Giddey's checked in for Brooklyn. Mitchell comes in for Coulibaly. Let's use this break to look at the teams that over the past month have been tremendous at converting turnovers into points. In the third spot, the Spurs.
They're taking advantage of every mistake that their opponents are making. I mean, they're really converting points off those turnovers.
Here's Giddey. Over Valentine. Off target with the jump hook.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
To the middle. The dude passes to Wembanyama. Basket counts. Wembanyama's got 12.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Niniati, defended by Wembanyama. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
So he gets them both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Brooklyn with the rebound. Here's Niniati's. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Here's the dude. He's coming off a 31-point game against the Celtics in Boston. Back to Sohan. Pass to the dude. A second chance effort. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Vassell, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Celtics in Boston. All right, Stan, let's put that coaching hat back on you. How in the world would you game plan for a player like Victor Wembanyama?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin, and there are no great answers because he's so good. I think when you're guarding him, you want to be as physical as you can and keep him as far away from the basket as possible to negate his length. Defensively, or when you're on offense, his defense, I think you want to use his instincts to block shots against him, take the ball at him, draw him, and get the ball to open people.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, but if it were that good, it would work more often against a guy that good.
Here's the dude. 8 points for him. Misses the layup. And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. That is his first foul of the game. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the first. Now, here's Thomas. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Sacramento.
And he did a ton of damage from the line. Assertive play and consistent free throw shooting can be a huge difference maker.
Sohan, the pass to the dude. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it. Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Peyton Watson. 32 seconds left in the first. Spurs leading by 9. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And he drops in the layup off the glass. That's 12 points for the dude.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Outside Thomas. Launches it. No good. Shot missing. And so it's San Antonio. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be back with you shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Drops in the layup for 2. Giddey's got 7 points in the game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's the dude. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Mitchell looking it over. From outside, off the mark.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's the dude, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And on the surface, it might seem questionable to attempt a dunk like that when they're trailing, but I think he's just trying to give his team a spark.
And what a dunk it was.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Doherty outside. Back to Giddey. Here's Brown. No scoring in this one. From deep, Thomas. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
The dude, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And just feeding the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
Here's Giddey. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
And that one's good, the dude.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Giddey finds Thomas from outside the arc. The dude grabs the miss. The dude's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's the 3. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Snatched away. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Here's Dennis. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
So both teams making some changes here. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the NBA, right or wrong, Stan, has been called a copycat league before. If something works, it catches on quick. Is that a fair statement?
Well, I think it is to some degree, Kevin. Certainly, we all watch each other and learn from each other, and you're always looking to see what someone else does in their system that would fit into what you do, but you can never fully copy another team because the personnel is different.
Yeah, every roster is different, isn't it? And you've got to tailor things you want to do with what you've got.
That's exactly right. So if my personnel's not the same as yours, I might be able to take a little bit of what you do, but I can't take it wholesale.
San Antonio leading by 19. To the inside. Wembanyama passes to Dennis. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's the dude. Another shot. Connects. The jumper drops.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Let's take a look at the numbers for Coulibaly.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Pass to Giddey. Outside Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. To stop the drought. Takes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
And let's see what the Nets have coming up. On Thursday, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks coming into town. Then on Sunday, they'll tip off a road trip in Miami where they'll take on the Heat.
And that game against the Suns, you know they're going to be amped up for that one. And they'll need to be. That's going to be one tough game for that group.
The Nets making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Pass to Thomas. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Spurs leading by 20. Here's Castle. Wembanyama outside. Here's the dude. He gets that one. The dude's got 26.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Coulibaly with it. Still scoreless. Puts the move on. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And that one drops for him.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Mitchell outside. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Got a hand on it. Pass to Giddey. Coulibaly with it. Mitchell wide open. Nailed from three-point land. Mitchell's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's the dude. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Thomas's shot is off.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Brooklyn's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Pass to Coulibaly. And the three off target. Spurs leading by 23. Here's Gary. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Still a ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
And at number 4 on the list, he's almost certain to take part in the contest this year. He's going to be excited to let those long-range shots fly in All-Star Weekend.
And the fans have been right to give him so much love. He's deadly from beyond, and he has to be in this contest this season.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Kemp's checked in for Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for Christian Brown. Nets trail by 21. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft. GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
Josh Giddey's checked in for Brooklyn. Valentine's checked in for San Antonio. Inside, here's the dude. No good with the layup. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Nets. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. The rebound by the Spurs. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. To the left side wing. Webb. A three-pointer is right on target.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Pass to Thomas. Kempa screen on Webb. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And they pick up 2. 34 points for the dude.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Back to Giddey. And he jams it with authority.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Quick shot there, and it's off target.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. Now, flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Thomas. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
And the Spurs making a change here. Vassell's checked in. Free throw good, Thomas.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness, getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Poor decision there to heave the ball so far down the court. I mean, there's plenty of better places to go with it.
Takes a shot at the elbow. Valentine grabs the board. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Spurs have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. That free throw good from the dude. Both free throws good from the dude. And the Nets with possession here. From deep three-point territory. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this.
Welcome to halftime, folks. Before we talk about the game, let's check out who won Player of the Month in both the East and West. For the West, the dude.
When it comes to running the offense, he's been exceptional, making smart play calls and setting the tempo.
He is definitely the leader they need him to be, and the production speaks for itself. And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Spurs.
Their offense may get the credit for the lead, but they've set the tone with their rebounding.
I give it the Shaq stamp of approval. They've been the schoolyard bullies today.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from the dude.
And, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball. You got to give him credit.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. The dude out there with Castle. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Dennis in at the center. The three from Thomas buries the long-range jumper. Thomas got the first bucket of the third here for the Nets.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession. Well, keeping control of the ball must have been an emphasis for them. Very clean game so far.
Pass to Kemp. To the paint. Here's Niniades. It's Thomas on the wing. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Thomas got 5 points now in the quarter. San Antonio leading by 20. And he drives in. And that one is hammered home.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
His passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
A floater and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Castle. Stan, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
Well, I'd have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama. I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say, well, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size. Right. And then Victor's handle and his length, the guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time.
Here's Niniades. The three-pointer off the mark. Spurs leading by 22. Here's Castle. And the layup's good off the glass. Castle's got 9.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside Thomas. Lets a floater go. To the middle. Here's Gary. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Kemp. Now Thomas. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
San Antonio's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. It's good.
That's an excellent bucket there. Not an easy one. That took some creativity.
Pass to Page. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Back to Koulibaly. Knocks down the 3 ball. Koulibaly's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Wembanyama, no good.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Driving inside. A beautiful reverse layup. 14 points for him.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
The dude misses. Nets trail by 21. It's Thomas on the wing. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Kemp. It's Thomas on the wing. Kemp with a screen for Thomas. And a miss there on the triple. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. The dude passes to Dennis. Here's Gary. San Antonio again missing. Brooklyn's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
No, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Victor Wembanyama.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Nets trail by 21. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Rebounded by the Spurs. Pass to Kolek. Here's Castle. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
A moment now to hear from our sideline. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with
Good game, MP. That's right, MP. They can't stop you. These cheeseheads are something else. Let's quiet them down. hottest team in the land coming through.
The NBA on 2K Sports, presenting an exciting Monday night game. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Nick Richards.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. They've got Castle, and it's the dude in at the point. And for the Bucks, they've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Christie in at the shooting guard position. We're edging closer to the season's midway point. For teams still trying to find their stride, Clark, how do they stay positive?
B.A., it's one of the hardest things to do. I mean, it's not easy at all. It takes a coach who really knows how to massage and motivate his players. And it takes a group of guys. Internal leadership within the team, I think, is critical when you're going through a stretch like this.
Here's the dude. Wembanyama, the pass to the dude. It doesn't go for him. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. Here's Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo finds Doncic. Now Holmes, covered by Wembanyama. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's covered closely. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound by San Antonio. And they are the winners of 24 consecutive games, which ties a record set by those dominant Warriors teams back in 2016.
And what's crazy about it is the teams they've knocked off. I mean, they have been dominating during this stretch. It's basically been the whole league that has felt the wrath of this crew. They're in the conversation now for one of the all-time great teams. They've got the target on the back, but it doesn't seem to bother them one iota. All they do is continue to win.
And San Antonio has possession after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Pass to Castle. The 3 is up. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
For San Antonio, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's the dude, defended by Holmes. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Nick Claxton. San Antonio shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Clark, one thing to note when you play the Bucks, they don't give up many offensive rebounds.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. Against Milwaukee, your first shot in each possession is probably and likely going to be your last shot. Some teams don't even try for second chance opportunities against the Bucks. They're such a strong defensive rebounding team.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Wembanyama. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Pass to the dude. Here's Castle. From deep. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the Bucks. They're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Now here's Claxton. 9 points for him in his last game. Pass to Doncic. And here's Holmes. Here's Antetokounmpo. And at last, they get one to fall.
Giannis just doesn't stop working, plays with great energy at both ends. Excellent work on the boards there.
Let's send it to Allie LaForce, who caught up with head coach Jason Kidd. Allie?
He said they spent all week watching film on Victor Wembanyama, trying to find flaws that they could take advantage of. No such luck. So their mission tonight is to try to make someone else beat them, which coach admits could be fool's errand.
Thanks for that, Allie. Doncic, good. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. And stolen by Claxton. Deflects the pass. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And here's Doncic. He's got 10. Lets it go from deep. Can't get it to drop. San Antonio leading. Wembanyama, pass to the dude. Claxton with a rebound.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
To the middle. To the paint. Antetokounmpo finds Claxton. Chalk up 2 there.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw tonight. Free throw good. Claxton. San Antonio has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Driving in. The dude gets the bucket. The dude's gotten his second bucket. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
To the wing, right side. Now Holmes. Yet to see a basket. Here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Pass to Valentine. Soft touch off the glass.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The Bucks trail by 3. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they faced the Spurs.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
And if you're looking for proficiency in scoring over the last month, look no further than this group. Victor Wembanyama is second.
One of the hottest players in the league. He's been really sharp from the field recently.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Claxton. Antetokounmpo up top. Here's Holmes. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Phoenix. From deep, here's Doncic. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 of his 8 attempts. The drive by Wembanyama. San Antonio shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Shoot two.
The first free throws. Bucks trail by 6. And so in the game for the Spurs, Wembanyama out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then there's Castle, and it's the dude in at the 1. San Antonio's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Oh, ripped away. And here's the fast break. Wembanyama with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Green. Here's Levine. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Clark, every player should know their leash with the officials.
Very much so, but I think most players should keep their mouths shut. There's too much yakking at officials, in my mind. It takes away from the beauty of the game. It's an eyesore, and I wish more players would just play and keep their mouths shut, especially when it comes to talking to the official.
Milwaukee with the ball. The Spurs making their last shot. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Richards. Antetokounmpo inside. He's against Sohan. He can't get that one to fall. Pass to the dude. From behind the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
Thanks to their stellar defensive intensity, they registered a ton of stops in that one.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it. It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Antetokounmpo. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Pass to Jones. Shot clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. No good on the shot. San Antonio leading by 6. Here's Wembanyama. Again, the Spurs score.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot, and with his height advantage, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
So it's Milwaukee now. The Spurs making their last shot. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Richards. Here's Levine. Sohan with a rebound. Sohan's got 4 rebounds now. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And now a 10-point Spurs lead.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A different look for Milwaukee. Claxton, he's checked in for Richards. And Christie subbed in for Green. Three minutes of action thus far in the second. Now here's Claxton, guarded closely. Here's Christie. And another miss by Milwaukee. San Antonio leading by 10. Here's the dude. 6 points for him.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, the dude, in their last time out against the Nets, put on a show. He ended up with 44 points and did what he always does. He got others involved. And he had a monster game that last time out. He'll try to match or even exceed those numbers tonight. That's got to be scary to face, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Here's Levine. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Sohan covering. Jones from outside. Knocks down the triple. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter.
Handling the ball like a guard, Giannis has become very proficient at doing damage with the pass.
The dude gets the bucket.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Wembanyama. Oh, Levine, an aerial assault.
You know, their three-point shooting has definitely improved this quarter, but it's still not where they want it to be.
Rejected by Claxton. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And the Bucks with some changes. Holmes comes in for Levine. And Doncic has subbed in for Jones. Pulls up on the wing. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Up top, Holmes. Here's Christie. No points yet. To the inside. And here comes the break. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 14. Let's go with a 3. That one doesn't drop. San Antonio leading by 10. Sohan, left side. Pass to the dude. Back to Sohan. Here's the dude. Second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. The dude's got 12 points.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Antetokounmpo outside. Giannis driving in. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Back to Sohan. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Zach LaVine. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. San Antonio on top. They're up by 5. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Thanks for joining us. Through the first half, there is still some work to do for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Their perimeter D's been weaker than airport toilet paper. And trust me, I know. They should strengthen it.
Wait a minute. I can't get the image of airport toilet paper now out of my head. Chasing guys off the arc would be the first thing I'd recommend. Airport toilet paper?
All right, and now time to give some recognition. Players of the month. In the West, the dude.
If you look at his production at the point guard position, balancing scoring and playmaking, just like my man Kenny back in the day.
Oh, you're too kind, big fella. Too kind. Also nice just watching this guy ball out nightly.
Well, you're not that good. I just this game reminded me of one of your games.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Christie in at the 2. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Pass to the dude. Down low. Wembanyama, pass to the dude. Here's Valentine. 4 on the clock. No good on the 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Pass to Claxton. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Christie's shot is off.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Count the basket. The dude's got 16 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 7 points in the game.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Pass to the dude. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds in the game. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Good on the shot.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
It's stolen by Doncic. Here's Christie. Off target with the 3.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here. So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And Doncic has got the ball here for Milwaukee. They trail by 7. Pass to Claxton. Here's Christie. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. Here's the dude. He's got 18. Here's Valentine. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Valentine's got 12 points in the game.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Antetokounmpo outside. Shot clock at 5. And here's Doncic outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Valentine. Here's the dude outside Wembanyama. The dude passes to Valentine. Outside Wembanyama. Here's the dude guarded by Doncic. Here's Castle. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Castle's got his second basket of the game. The Bucks trail by 8. Here's Doncic. Doncic punches it home.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I'll tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
Into the lane, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Zach LaVine, he's checked in for the Bucks. The Bucks have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. And here's Doncic outside. Valentine with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Kolek. The dude passes to Valentine. Here's the dude. 5 to shoot.
Kick it out, man. Kick it out.
Spurs need to get one up here. Here's Wembanyama. And the baseline jumper goes down. Wembanyama's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Sinks the tray.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
A group of teams that love to run. The NBA leaders in fast break scoring. The Spurs, number 1.
You have to appreciate their effort and conditioning. It takes a lot of energy to play that fast breaking style.
The Spurs making a switch here. Sohan's checked in, and that's good as he hits both shots. The Bucks trail by 8. Here's Christie. He's got 7. Giannis with the jam.
The combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
The dude gets the bucket. The dude's got 23 points.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
From deep, here's Doncic. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Wembanyama. Wemby putting on a show.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Doncic outside. Antetokounmpo outside. No good from outside.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
He takes it in. The dude's shot is off. The Bucks trail. Pass to Claxton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, really left him no choice there.
Milwaukee shooting only 42%. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the 4th quarter. They've got Victor Wembanyama, and it's Castle in at shooting guard. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Spurs lead by 12. Here's the dude. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now here's Jones. The D's right on him. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Back to Jones. 6 to shoot. Levine against Wembanyama. Levine can't hit.
The defender takes away his space and any chance of him making that shot.
Pass to the dude.
I got ball.
Here's Castle.
Come get it.
Here's the dude. Here he goes. Inside. Levine with a steal. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
A clear look for Antetokounmpo. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
You know, Giannis wants to get a few steps closer, but he's worked really hard to make this mid-range shot more consistent.
To the middle, the dude. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Come on, come on.
Green, the pass to Richards. Jones with the ball. Christie's checked in for Green. On the wing, Jones. Blocked! And that'll be Milwaukee's ball as it goes out of bounds. Bucks able to keep the possession. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Clock at 6. 3-pointer off the mark.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
And that one drops.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Antetokounmpo, left side. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
Got it. The dude's got 15 points here in the second half.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Antetokounmpo outside. Rebound by San Antonio. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And he drives in. Outside Levine. Richards with a screen. Lets it fly. And the Bucks miss again.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Levine's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Christie. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Castle.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
The dude. And he converts the layup. The dude's got 8 points here in the quarter.
The longer this game goes on, the hotter he gets.
Antetokounmpo outside. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Takes the 3. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Antetokounmpo for 3. Counted from distance.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Outside Jones. Antetokounmpo outside. Lets it go from 14. Rebound by San Antonio.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Here's the dude. Banked it in off the glass. The dude's got 33.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
The Bucks trail by 20. Here's Christie. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And some of the best high flyers in the NBA. Some of this year's contenders for the dunk contest.
And when you look at the names on that list, you just know that contest has a chance to be special.
You look at Holmes. He's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Well, we'll just have to see. But I personally would love seeing him in the dunk contest.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date in the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Watching guys just fly through the air. And I enjoy watching all of the guys on that list slam it home.
Antetokounmpo, right side. And out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Milwaukee making some changes. Claxton, he's checked in for Richards. Holmes comes in for Green. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Levine. Valentine passes to the dude. That one falls.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist. Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Pass to Holmes. Back to Doncic. Screen by Claxton. Will it go? Rebounded by the Spurs. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. And the basket by Castle.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
So, Clark, you think the winner of the NBA Cup should be guaranteed an automatic playoff bid? And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A.
Great win tonight, MP. Yeah, MP. Way to bring home that W. They're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win.